And the life of Chuck. Director Mike Flanagan trades in his signature brand of haunting horror for something far more intimate and unconventional. Based on Stephen King's short story of the same name, the upcoming film is a genre-defying triptych that moves from the end of the world to a whimsical dance scene, and finally to the bittersweet beginning of one man's life. As unexpected as the story itself is the casting of 80s film icon Sara, who returns to the screen after more than a decade away, for a pivotal role. Known for her unforgettable turn as Sloane in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Sara stepped away from acting in 2013, choosing to focus on her family and private life. But when Flanagan came calling with a heartfelt pitch and an intriguing character named Sara Krantz, Sara couldn't resist. As she explains it, the opportunity to work with Flanagan was simply too compelling to pass up. "I was already a fan of Mike's work," Sara shared. "When he asked if I'd ever consider acting again, I told him, only if you're the one asking. And he held me to it." Flanagan Adaptation assembles an impressive ensemble, blending sci-fi and comic book royalty. Tom Hiddleston stars as Chuck, the man whose life story unfolds backward through cosmic events and deeply personal moments. Mark Hamill, the legendary Star Wars alum and voice of the Joker, joins as a central family figure. And then there's Sara, whose casting adds a poignant layer of nostalgia and heart to the film. Interestingly, Sara credits not her earlier acting roles, but her years off-screen, with preparing her for this deeply human part. Raising kids, being part of a family, growing older, those are things you can't fake. Playing Sara Krantz, a woman who's lived a full and complicated life, felt incredibly natural, because I've lived that too. Despite stepping back from the industry, Sara never lost her love for storytelling. In the life of Chuck, her character is at the heart of the emotional core of the film, grounding the magical realism with grace, humor, and lived-in authenticity. And far from shying away from aging on screen, Sara embraced it. "Mike worried I might be offended by playing a grandmother," she laughs. "But I thought it was perfect. That's who I am now." It was beautiful to be asked to portray that with sincerity. The life of Chuck is more than just another Stephen King adaptation. It's a meditation on life, memory, and connection. And for longtime fans of Sara, it's a welcome return to the screen that feels both unexpected and entirely right. With a powerhouse cast and Flanagan's careful touch, this film is poised to be one of the most surprising emotional journeys of the year. And at its center is a quietly triumphant comeback from a star who reminds us that some performances are worth waiting for.